Good afternoon, my fellow subscribers. Good afternoon, my fellow YouTube family. It's so good to have you all on board again today. And first of all, I must admit and say thank you all so much for the love you showed me for my last video. And that has actually prompted me to actually go ahead to do the second episode of this video. And first of all, I'm just going to say good afternoon, everybody, and thank you so much for joining my YouTube channel today. And welcome to Tech Talks with Toby. Like you all know, I'm like a previous member, or if you have actually been part of this family, and you know that this is actually just a YouTube channel just to share my knowledge about how I transition from law to cybersecurity, and all those, to share all those tips and all those necessary information that could actually help you if you are in their shoes, to actually and you have been thinking of how you want to transition and how you want to move from from another space, be it the health sector, be it from the legal field, be it from any other field whatsoever you want to transition to tech, and you don't know how to go about it. Here, the mission of this channel is just to help you to achieve that goal and to help you move forward with it, and how to take the necessary steps on how to go further in the journey. So thank you all, and I love you, as in I love you all so much. Thank you so much for the love you showed me, and I saw all your comments, and I must say thank you very much. And I must admit that you people you are all the best. I must say thank you so much. I love you. Okay, so down to today's video. You heard me right? Yes. Today's video is just going to be talking about the common mistakes that a lot of people make when they want to transition from any field whatsoever into the tech space. And this is just not regulated to just cybersecurity, like I said, because I'm in the field, and it's actually cuts across all the sectors in the tech space. Probably you want to be a product manager, you want to be a security engineer, a cloud engineer, a software developer, whatsoever, or business analyst, data analyst, whatsoever role you want to take, or you want to transition to, or you want to be in the tech space. I'm actually referring it to people like you. So please do not make these mistakes. I'm not just going to be sharing just five tips on how you can actually position yourself and not make the mistakes, and you should avoid these mistakes as much as possible. And when you actually transition into tech, the first one is probably lack of knowledge in the area of tech, probably that you want to get into. You want to get into. That's a mistake on my part. So you have to be very, very careful here, because you have to sit back and think about it. So many people lack the knowledge in the area they actually want to transition to, and they don't even have an iota of idea of what they want to do in the tech space, but they just want to get into tech. So you have to be careful to understand the area of tech you want to do, and to know how you actually going to position yourself in the right direction, and know what are the things you need to do to have the exhaustible knowledge, and the knowledge that can help you to actually build yourself and position yourself in the right role in the tech space. So you have to have that knowledge. So that's one mistake I feel a lot of people make, and they have to be very, very, very cautious of that. And please, I think I mentioned this in my last video as well. Please, I've told you not to follow the crowd, because if you do that, you find yourself you'll be stuck, and at the end of the day, you will not know how to come out of it, and you don't know how to explain yourself to probably the employer, or probably maybe you are called to come and do something and you can actually present yourself or do it. That will send a red signal to them, and that's not going to be a good one on your part. So secondly, that failure to tailor your CV or your resume to align with the job or company's requirements, that probably they are looking for a specific person in the tech space. For example, maybe a role as a business analyst or a data analyst, or even a cybersecurity engineer, and probably they are asking for things in the job description, maybe you should have knowledge of probably penetration testing, vulnerability scan, probably you have done things that relates to policies and procedures, you have probably carried out cybersecurity risk assessment and things like that, and you are putting in your CV that you actually probably you've maybe, for example, you have probably just done proposals and actually been able to track metrics and do deliverables. That's not what they're asking you. They're just trying to confirm if you can actually do things related to third-party risk assessment or cybersecurity risk assessment. That's for a cybersecurity field, and you are putting the wrong thing in your CV. So it's very, very important to actually be very, very cautious of that, and to know whether you're actually putting your CV in the right direction to meet the company's requirements, because that has sent a lot of people out And I'm sure you all know that there's this ATS tracker that most companies have that they use in checking people's CVs to see if it actually goes past that phase before a recruiter can even reach out to you in the first place. So they don't have that hurdle or they don't have that time to actually be going through each person's CV one by one when they have a tracker that can actually like just pick up those pointer words to see if it meets the requirement that they are looking for. So you have to be careful of that and be very, very, very specific on like making tweaks to your CV if you're applying for some specific roles, and you have to be very sure of the role you want to get into before you actually make those tweaks, and be very vibrant in ensuring that you actually like you are intentional. When I say intentional about what you're actually putting in the details of the CV. So that's for the second one. Then for the third one, that's like, for example, like failure to be, you don't actually have an understanding of probably not using the right tools, and you don't know how to go about the resources to use to help you to position yourself in the right path in the tech space. So you don't have knowledge about those kind of how to use the resources. For example, maybe use LinkedIn as an example, or Indeed, or jobs.ie as an example. Sometimes LinkedIn even helps you to actually like see how your CV templates is, to help you like see how you can actually like position it well, and it will even give you tips on how to like grow your CV and how to like make the right tweaks in making descriptions for your CV for job roles. So that's why it's a very, very important tool. You know, I pointed it out in my last video. It's very, very important to be aware of these tools and the functions that they present. Even in the world that we live today, we know this is 2024, and you know that there's a lot of things coming up that even ChatGPT can help you to like put details in your CV and to be sure that what you are putting there is the right details or right description to make the job role that the company has actually presented. So it's not even just LinkedIn. Indeed is also there. Fine, there might be a tool for where you can actually like put yourself or your profile out there. They can also help you in making changes to your CVs and your template and your CV template that probably you want to use for a particular job description. So I know that there are hundreds and thousands of CVs that are out there that have different templates, but just follow the process and know the one that is right, that meets the job description and meets the role, to help you like position yourself in the right track. Okay, and fourth one is making decisions or making wrong decisions on the certifications that you want to write that and it does not align with your transferable skills. So sometimes some people have heard some people say, I'm doing CompTIA A, or I'm doing what's it called? Maybe you're trying to do one data analytics certification, and you're actually looking at being a business analyst. My dear, there are so many things you actually need to understand before you even say you want to even get into tech in the first place. Like I said that you have to understand devices of networking and understand the how to position yourself to ask the right questions from people and see how they can help you to put you in the best position that would put you on the right track. So I'm just trying to say all these things because a lot of people make this mistake. It's rather surprising, but you'll be shocked at the amount of people that make all these mistakes, and it's actually not good on your as a person for you. If you want to actually like put yourself out there as a brand to an organization, what are you selling? Don't forget that first of all, you are the one trying to tell them that this is me, I'm the brand, and I'm trying to prove to you that I can do this job and I can be the best of myself. But as much as you are putting in the wrong certifications, probably you're putting in the wrong certification in your CV, how do you want to even know the right certifications to write if you want to even like probably do the job? So it's rather funny, and it's very important to take note of all these various important details as well. So not just that, another thing I also want to tell you, which is the fifth one in this tool, is also trying to probably tailor your CV in the right description of what the company wants. If I've mentioned every other thing, you see this particular one is very, very important. You need to take note of this one because that is the one that actually sets you up. That's the one that places you in front of the employer, and that's the one that puts you out there to make them understand this is what you can do and how you can deliver it. So these 5 important tips can help you to like make the right decisions in tech and when you're taking your transition journey to the next level. And I know I mentioned some few things from my previous video about some decisions to make, or the right decisions to make when you're transitioning. These are just common mistakes, and I will implore you as a person, you're an individual, you know the right thing, and you are not you don't just make, you are not actually like low level, that you don't be able to understand some common things and some logical things if you're trying to like get into the space. But all in all, I know I trust you all, and I know that you don't want to make that mistake. Yes, you shouldn't make that mistake when you're trying to take that step to the next level. My dear, don't forget that we are in this journey to ensure that we succeed and not fail. You are a success and not a failure. Tell yourself that you're actually a success and not a failure, and you will excel at what you do. So thank you so much for listening to this my short video. As I just wanted to quickly share it with you all, as I see that it has actually been a while since I actually shared a video with you, and I hope that you keep sharing this video with everyone out there, and you keep letting them understand the vices or the interesting parts about transitioning into the tech space, because I know that I have some families here that they are actually been in the tech space, and they are good professionals, and they will be able to help me to share this video to people out there to help them to make their transition journey seamless. So good to have you all, and thank you so much for staying to the end. Tech Talks with Toby, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I love you all. Bye.